Coming to you live once again from the Flagami studio in Miami, Florida. Hello everybody and happy Friday. And I do have to change this intro at some point.
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV.
Well, hello everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Pelican heads around the world. I see everybody is here. So we're gonna start. We're gonna have a good time. Tin Can Carl, hello from Perry, Florida. Hey, how's El Rancho? It's under construction for a few more days. Well, we're going back to Pelicamp very soon. First for destruction and then probably construction. We'll see. Let me go through the list here real quick. Hello, Michelle K. Good evening. Hello, Johnny Kite Bartolo. The RV DJ. I'm gonna get my IPA here soon. Cindy G. Mark Zihama. Robert has warmed up the bell. Yeah, the bell is here. The Pelican bell is here. There. That's Taylor the Pelican. Hello, Brody, and hello, Radusto Farauk. Happy Friday. Let the fiesta forever. Come on and sing along. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I'm thinking of the return of the Minitini Lounge. Johnny Kite Bartolo, happy Friday. Casita RV Live. Hello, Greg and Angie. From Florida. Francisco Ruiz, hola, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Aquí fiel a tu programa. Gracias. Thank you, Francisco. Amaranto Cabrera, happy Friday, my friend. Robert, what's the new IP? Oh, glad you asked. I don't know, it's new to me. I'm sure they've been making this one for a while, but I went by Publix a couple of days ago, and I'm like, was it Publix, Robert? Yeah, and I'm like, I haven't seen this one before, so might as well. And it is from one of my favorite breweries, so might as well try it. And here we have it. It's very appropriate. Yeah, I need to get this microphone. It's top heavy. It's very appropriately named since I am a Florida man. Well, this one is called Florida Man from Cigar City Brewing. And as you know, they make High Life, and I really like High Life. So this one, actually, I cheated. I had one today at lunch, and it's really good. So cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. I like it. It's a double IPA. You have to be careful with them because it's a relatively high alcohol content. And let me silence my phone here so we don't get a... All right, let me... hey, traveling Nate Dog, William Oberlander from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Domo Arigato, Mr. Robato, and Jim Moore. Hello there. 619 for live. Greetings from Tucson, Arizona. Lovely town. I love Tucson. LVP, greetings. Hey, Lewis Clark. Paraflight Joe from North Carolina. Hello, Eric. And Remin Pasion from the Philippines. Happy Friday, Traveling Robert. How's your morning run going? Today, I didn't run. Instead, I went to get a haircut, which I walked to the barber shop. So something nobody does in Miami. Hey, Lucky Dog Productions, always thank you for being here and for moderating. Garces on the road. Hello, Garces, from our neighborly Naples, Florida. Miss Asha, hello and happy travels. Susan Starchy, hello from Olney, Illinois, home of the white squirrels. Hi, white squirrels. Never seen a white squirrel before. And Doug Hemlick from Webster, Indiana. The bar is officially open. Yes, everybody rejoice here at the live stream where everybody knows your YouTube handle, not your name. Jim in DC, happy Friday, trying a new IPA. What? Have you tried them all? And let me tell you, I was editing Alaska video today, and Alaska has some great IPAs. You know, I guess it is, yeah, it is, I guess cold places, they are really good at making beer. Who would have thought? Happy Friday from Los Angeles, from Jason Hernandez. Hello, Jason. I'm Francisco Ruiz. Hola, friend. Saludos desde Oxnard, California. It's me again, Oxnard, a town that I drove through on my way to the Santa Ynez Valley, following in the footsteps of that movie Sideways. But I haven't really visited Oxnard yet. Hello, Natalie Driscoll from Down Under, and Willie Cordova. Howdy, 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 watching from West Texas in the oil patch. There you go, West Texas. Odessa, Texas. No, is it Odessa? I mean, West Texas is big. Good afternoon from Camano Island, Washington. Good afternoon to you. It is still afternoon in Washington, isn't it? Well, it is kind of afternoon still here. Well, the ice cold cider is 91 degrees. Oh my God! No, here it's been nice and cool in Florida. James Oakley, greetings from Poolside TT, Verde Valley, Arizona. Plan to visit the Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff and Meteor Crater. Cool stuff. Verde Valley, Arizona. I want to go back there so bad. And Poolside, yeah. Well, this week I was supposed to go to the Florida Keys, but I canceled. And I'm glad I did. Because, you know, I decided to go to the Florida Keys the 1 week that it got cool in Miami, and you know, I wanted it to be hot for a change, you know, since it's a beach time. Raul Medina, love your videos from Raul's Photography in San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio is a cool town too. Rainy Greensboro, North Carolina, Lewis Clark. Well, it's been cloudy and rainy today here in South Florida too, let me tell you. And Barry 81 Jones, hello there. It's been a great week here. Happy Friday to you all. And well, next week is Halloween. Hey, Casita, nice fight on the IPA. Thank you. Yeah, Florida man. Yeah. And it's pretty good too. I don't know. I have so much stuff here on my desk. I don't know where to put things. Rambling Ruben is in the house. Question, just watched Beyond Denali when you were around Talkeetna. There were lots of dead fir spruce tree. Any explanation why? Just curious. I'm sure forest fires. I mean, it's been that kind of year pretty much everywhere, but I don't know. I'm not entirely certain. Hey, Tropical Paradise by Lisa, our friend Lisa, and Mr. CLT in the house. And that's my website if you want to get a sticker or check out the music. I have to send Remy, maybe I should win an Emmy. I have to send Remy some of the new music so he can put it on the website. But if you're a member or a patron, if you're a patron, you heard some of that music. Sorry, Robert, that ding on your phone was me inviting the Facebook chat peeps. Okay. Hey, Brody. TTT. Okay, just saying hello to everybody. So hello to you, and last but not least, Traveling Robert. Mr. Robato from Roswell, New Mexico. How do you like Roswell? Do you go to the Aliens Museum there? It's a pretty cool place. I didn't spend nearly enough time there, but someday we will. Natalie Driscoll, when does it start to cool down there, Traveling Road? Well, the Monday morning was I think the first morning where it went below 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what, like 25? No, 20, like 21 Celsius, somewhere around there. It's in the 20s, the low 20s. So yeah, it's starting to cool down in the afternoon. You know, yesterday afternoon it got pretty hot, but it's getting there. Now it's gonna go back to the furnace for a few days until we get another cold front. So yeah, it's starting to cool down here right now. Tropical Paradise by Lisa, Traveling Robert, hello, and Ili, how is Pelicamp doing? Cut the trees. We're heading up there soon to do some damage with the trees. So yeah, we're going there soon, right after Halloween for sure. And I found the guy who's gonna, has the right equipment. Even though I'm probably gonna buy, get busy with the chainsaw with the smaller stuff and whatnot. Get some firewood. Robert, did the barber shop have 2 chairs like Floyd in Mayberry? I don't know Floyd in Mayberry, but no, this guy has like more chairs than barbers. It's yeah. It's an interesting place, let's just put it that way. Robert, I'm not sure you want to admit being a Florida man. I do, yeah. This is my state. I mean, I've lived here most of my life, so yeah. William Oberlander, thank you so much. Your videos should be shown in movie theaters, honestly. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try to start putting the Alaska series. Start putting them up on Amazon now that I'm ahead a little bit, with the videos. And I have 3 fully edited videos that you haven't watched yet. I've been working overtime on those. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun overtime work. I totally lost my train of thought. I've never seen a squirrel in upstate New York. Huh? I don't know. Let me scroll down here. Hello, Stephen Clark, and Key West is jamming tonight from Pete Diaz, first night of Goombay Festival. And I believe it is stone crab season, started just a couple of days ago, and next week is Fantasy Fest. One of these days I'm going to do a Fantasy Fest video, but I'm going to have to put a disclaimer at the beginning, because even though they want to make Fantasy Fest a little more family friendly, which could be a good thing, but could be a bad thing for those people who like Fantasy Fest the way it is. Anyway, how's the weather in Florida in December? December is one of the most beautiful months. I mean, it could be dreadful and rainy, but it could be sunny and 70 degrees. So, yeah. Johnny Kite Bartolo, going to the Keys this weekend would be a bit busy as the NASCAR Homestead race is this weekend. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, it's going to be one of those, Mr. Roboto, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. If you don't hear from me in a few weeks, I've been abducted. Oh, really? Don't say. From Sirius, hello, Robert, glad to see you this beautiful Friday. Keep the videos coming. Thank you. Yeah, the videos are coming. Slowly but surely. Let me take care of this because we have a super chat. Thank you, Pete Diaz. I've been meaning to ring the super chat bell. And we have here Lee Bywater celebrating 22 months as an executive producer. Hi, everyone. Looking forward to a week off. And the trip to the Lake District in Cumbria, UK. Not as glamorous as Alaska, but should be plenty of rain. There you go. And there was plenty of rain in Alaska. Let me tell you, I was actually... This is rather odd. Huh. Very interesting. Something that is happening here. Patricia Walsh, thank you for that super chat from Patricia Walsh. And And Natalie Driscoll celebrating 34 months as a chief pelican head. Wow, time flies when you're having fun, and we certainly are. And Shirley Benoit, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. Thumbs up to you too. And Danielle Ruiz, thank you for that super chat. First request for the upcoming show, Elvis, Don't Be Cruel in Spanish. So don't be cruel. Yeah, we're probably going to do a pre-Halloween show next Saturday. I'm going to try to come up with a couple of new tunes for that one. There's something very, very odd going on here with my chat. I'm getting distracted by it, but the official chat, the YouTube chat, is behind the chat in my app, the one that I can click on. That has never happened before. Anyway, Patricia Walsh, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And by the way, if I skipped your message, don't take it personal. Just copy and paste, type it again. I'm sorry, you know, the chat sometimes goes faster than I can get to everybody. And right now I'm going to get to my mom. Everybody say hello to my mom. Hi, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful time and an excellent weekend. Love, Mom. There we go. Everybody say hello to my mom. She's been having some health issues, but she's good. She's good. It's a good time to be home here right now. Clark Business Group, always great hanging out around the fire pit and enjoying a favorite libation. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a live stream from Pelicamp. Now that it's cooled down and the bugs are not as bad, we can do it from outside. Casino RV, we're gonna need an IPA subscription. You know, like that, like Butcher Box or what's the wine that I advertise? Bright Cellars. David Pearson picking up a new class Saturday. Now looking at Boyd's Campground for this February-January time frame. Enjoy Boyd's. Boyd's is an awesome place there in the Florida Keys. Mark Zehammer, thank you for that super chat. This is very confusing here. Mix Zupan, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. And here we are. We're Leesburg, Virginia, Leesburg, Florida. Stephen Griffin, is Pelicamp up and running now? Well, the infrastructure is there, it's all good, but it's a mess. We have a lot of down trees, and that's what we need. We need to pick up and that's the help that I'm gonna get professional help to help with there's like, I wanna say 5 or 6 or 7 like really big oaks and one pine that in order to move them, I mean, I could chop them in little pieces and it would be a lot of work, but in order to move them, yeah, we need someone with the right equipment, and that's what we're gonna do. Kathy Demarest, what do you think of the bugs in January in the Everglades? January is one of the best months in the Everglades. I mean, there's always possibility for bugs, mosquitoes, and things that bite you any time of the year in the Everglades. But January is probably one of your best chances to see alligators. And there's a loop road that you can take on Big Cypress. That to me, that's the most beautiful area of the Everglades, and you get to see a lot of wildlife and all the the great blue herons and Edward Doran from Canada, to Toronto, Canada. Good day, hey. The Pelicamp Chainsaw Tree Massacre, hey, yep. The good thing is the trees are gonna be all dead, and all the leaves off, it might be easier. Sandra Winners, thank you for that super chat. Greetings, Robert, and happy Friday from Sandra Winners and Jeffrey Reese from Carson City, Nevada. And my mom says thanks. And find him, five palms. Thank you for that super chat for Super Robert. Thank you. Sharon McNamara. Hi, Robert. Love your travels. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And then let me go back here to see. Eddie Negrete, Keyboard Robert just returned from Seattle, Washington, Vancouver, Canada for their 23rd wedding anniversary. We've been inspired by your traveling episode. Well, happy anniversary, and I hope you enjoyed that. It's beautiful out there. It's beautiful out there. And Lewis Clark, you need to visit Corpus Christi, Texas one day. Yes, and it would be great to visit one of the border town like Corpus Christi, and yeah, southern Texas. I want to go to that southern tip of Texas that is tropical. Palm trees and all that. Where Elon has the launching facility for Starlink. Hunting, Garza's on the road, hunting for a pleasant weekend so we can go boondock at Monument Lake Campground in the Everglades. Yeah, you have to wait for a weekend that is not hot. Oh, the first time we went to Monument Lake was horrible. And we were in Minitini 1 stock, so... of course, stock battery, which we might have almost killed overnight. Minitini 1 didn't have a fantastic vent on the roof. At the time, it was stock Minitini 1, and it was kind of warm. The mosquitoes were incredible. So, hey, Through My Lens. Hey, finally got a chance to stop by a live stream. Love your background setup with the changing lights. Also, love the Alaska videos. I'm loving your videos, too. Thank you for the shout-out on that the Alaska Highway video when you stopped there by where I stopped at Summit Lake. Very, very cool to see your perspective and my perspective, so it's gonna be awesome. But anyway, everybody, if you haven't, check out Through My Lenses Alaska series as well. And say hello to Pops. Meet up to clean up Pelicamp. Yeah, we're gonna. I was thinking of doing like a chainsaw party, but that's gonna be like logistically, imagine if 20 people showed up at Pelicamp. There's not enough infrastructure there for too many people. So I'm gonna get the difficult stuff, with someone, professional, and then at some point I want to do like a Pelicamp Fest, which I appreciate all of you that have offered to Mark Z. Hammer to help with the cleanup. It's really great that Alma Morales is doing much better today. Yes, Mom, for her 87 years of age, is doing really good. Mr. CLT, funny you mentioned Loop Road. I'm heading out to see the Orionid meteor shower tomorrow on Loop Road in the Jeep. You're more than welcome to come. Man, I would love to do that. And that's one of the places, you are smack in the middle of the state of Florida, and the best chance for no light pollution. I mean, Flamingo would probably be even better, but that's a drive. Jean Lavoie, thank you for that super chat. Pelicamp tree removal fund, stay safe. Thank you, man. Through My Lens, yes, Summit Lake Campground was so cool. I was so jealous you got to stay there. Hey, Josh, you have to get an RV. That's it. You get a camper van, and that would be awesome. I used to hunt and camp at Monument Lake years before it was made a campground, the good old days. Yeah, Monument Lake is the only campground on the Everglades that has cell phone signal. Little fun fact there. Although nowadays we have, Starlink really helps with that. Maxine Oliver, hello everyone and happy Friday. My emojis don't want to work. Oh, your emojis are on strike. What kind of work does, what kind of, the remnants of Halley's Comet. Yeah, I actually today, well, it was you who put it on TikTok, a video about the meteor shower. Michelle K, the colors are starting to look awesome in Michigan. We're gonna have to make a road trip. You know, I'm getting the itch to hitch here already. I'm like, I know I need the downtime to work ahead on some of the videos and whatnot. But Remin Pasión, good to see you here through my lens. Josh and Pops also watch your videos. There you go. And Daniel Ruiz, thank you for that super chat. This thing is getting stuck on me. Robert, did you try the cinnamon rolls like Pops and the TML did on the Alaska Highway? If so, which was the best one? I actually only did 2, and I showed it on one of the Alaska Highway videos. It was right before Summit Lake. I forget exactly which was the name of the town. Maybe Josh remembers. But we had that one, and we had the one in Chicken. The one right before Summit Lake was the best. Through my lens, thanks everyone for the kind words. Getting to meet Traveling Road was the highlight for us on the trip to Dawson Cities. Same here, man. We didn't film anything together or anything like that. Just that one selfie outside of the Sourdough Saloon. But we lost track of time. I don't know how many hours we sat down at that table, and just chatted, which was really cool. Tracy's channel, sad news, my camper is in the shop, needed a new roof. Well, it's better to need a new roof and Tetsa River Lodge. That was exactly it, Josh, yeah. Do you know all of Florida? Oh no, there's a big chunk in the middle, especially the middle north of Orlando, that I haven't really explored much except like Mount Dora. So yeah, Florida's a big state. And there's a lot of the panhandle that I haven't seen. Like I have not been, I've driven through 20 times, but I have not been to Pensacola. Do you still like having no slide on Minitini? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm thinking when I get a Class C, which eventually that's what I want to get, a year or two at some point, a small Class C. Eventually, maybe I'll have a tandem bike in the back or whatnot. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind the slide that you can use it while in motion, or you can use it while the slide is in. Like a Winnebago View, for example. The dinette is in the slide, and it has seat belts, so in theory, you could ride in that dinette in the slide while the slide is in, as long as the rig is fully usable without having to deploy that slide. And I wouldn't be totally opposed, but I really love not having a slide, not having to have a slide in Minitini 4. If Minitini 3 had been fully usable with the slide in, I might have been okay with that. But Eric Stone, we're having a great day in Cookeville, Tennessee. My wife and I hope you're doing well. Happy travels. Happy travels to you. And cheers. This is good. Not as good as High Alive, but it's good. Anthony Martinez, thank you for that super chat. This was going to be for the IPA fund, but I like Gene's idea of a Pele camp. Let me put this up again so I can read it here in front of me. Pele Camp Recovery Fund from a fellow Miamian. Hope to see you in the Tampa show next year. Be safe and love Alaska videos. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hope to see you in Tampa this year for sure. For sure, nothing is for sure, but 99% sure we're gonna Go to Tampa. Mr. Gamer T, nice to see you again. Nice to see you too here. Welcome to the chat. Pete Diaz, would you say happy birthday to my parents? We are having their 90th birthday party this Sunday and would like to use it at the party on the video. It's on the video screen. Thank you, Robert. Well, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What's their name? Well, happy birthday, Pete Diaz parents. Happy birthday to you. Through my lens, have you been to North Carolina? I have, but think on Carl, Florida is big. Key West to Pensacola is the same distance between Beaumont to El Paso, 832 miles. There you go. It's long and kind of it looks like a boomerang in a way. It seems like every single YouTube channel we follow was in Alaska this past summer. Yeah, I mean, we're going batches, right? You know, like last year was A plus K, and who else was last year? It was somebody else we know went last year, which the name escapes me right now. Then there was that one year where KYD, Let's Drink More Journey, everybody, and then previously, like the first batch was when Technomadia, the Winds, the Mortons, yeah. And I'm sure when we go back in 2 years, there's gonna be another like funny thing. The only other YouTuber that I saw in person in Alaska, totally by chance, was Josh and Pops through my lens. The young RVers, sorry I'm late, but I'm here now. And thank you for coming. And of course, we met the young RVers at the M23 meetup, and just off the road. Thank you for that super chat. For those asking about, super chat. Oh, hold on, message retracted. It can be 70 degrees in Miami and 20 degrees in Pensacola at the same time. Yeah, it's totally different climates, North and South Florida. Jason Rogers, have you ever been to Galax, Virginia? Mount Airy? Not yet, but I've heard great things. So one of these days. I don't drink, but I do collect brew tags from the breweries. It's a fun hobby. Yeah, collecting things, it's 200 super chat may have been a boo-boo. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Duke Chips! Hello there. And I'm trying to... those zeros get you every time. Yeah, right? Joshua Svensen. Good day, Robert. If you could pick up one thing I could not miss on this trip to Florida, what would it be? Oh man, it depends really. I mean, you should see the alligators in the Everglades. You should see my South Beach, just because it's unique architecture and whatnot. I would check out like off the beaten path old Florida places like Mount Dora, the Buck Tower. I would go to St. Augustine and Destin, just because it is the best beach north of the Caribbean, in my opinion. And all those are very far apart. The Keys, go to Key West, might as well. Those are very, very far apart from each other. But, Space Center, I haven't been to Space Center. Like, I've been to watch a rocket launch recently, but I think since the early 90s, I have not been to like, the John F. Kennedy Space Center, Mark Hammer, I almost made a $500 super chat once and I meant to send $5. Uh, and yeah, it happens. Remember, especially with ATMs, some of them you don't have to put the point to, if you want to take $100 out, you just do 1,000. But you could very easily take out $10,000 if you're not careful. So Geogang, Destin is beautiful. Yeah, and I haven't been there in a while. Well, we went one June, and in June apparently there's a seaweed on the beach generally. So didn't Destin get hit hard by the hurricane? Not really. Panama City was. And Mexico Beach. That Mexico Beach was completely destroyed, which, by the way, very cool waterfront town there. I wouldn't mind renting something waterfront there. There are 2 SpaceX launches tomorrow. Really? Oh man, so much stuff going on. IPAs, have you compiled a list of all the ones you have tried from Young Dave? No, I'm not that organized. I know people keep logs of their travels and that kind of thing. My log is Google timeline and my own videos. And I don't mind sharing my location with Google if 3 months later I'm editing the video and I know exactly where I was. So it's being very. I've been to Blue Earth, Minnesota. It's the Jolly Green Giant worth seeing. It's one of those things, like, if you're in the area, don't drive 200 miles just to see it. But I was in Forest City, Iowa for the Winnebago Grand National Rally, and we made it. We went to Buddy Holly's crashing site, and we went to Green Giant. It's one of those things. If you happen to going up, what's that interstate going up the I-55? Is it? Yeah, sure. Give it 10 minutes. I wouldn't spend more than 10 minutes. Destin has what they call the red tide. It smells bad. Yeah, that sometimes, but when Destin is good, it's good. That it's like a swimming pool. It reminds me of Varadero, Cuba. That kind of beach that is totally clear water, white sand, the fishes, just swimming around you. Not like sharks or anything like that. Like tiny little schools of fishes, and warm water in summer, and it's perfect. Joshua Svendel, thank you, Robert and Pelican Heads, for all those ideas. Well, you're welcome. Enjoy Florida. Enjoy Florida. It's not all Disney World here. There's a lot more to see. Michelle K. Michigan has 400 breweries. You could do a big show hitting them all. Altwater in Detroit is rumored to be haunted. And, Michigan is one of those states that we have to visit a little more, do a longer visit. Because I've been into Michigan like 3 times, but never really, give it time, Robert, Lewis and Clark, next time you go North Carolina, go to the USS North Carolina battleship. It's a cool place to visit. Where is that one? Is that the one by Wilmington, North Carolina? I'll look it up. Realand Holm, are you planning your travels for summer 2024 yet? It's the Lake Superior shore in Minnesota on your list? Yes, it is. Summer 2024, I'm thinking of going back to the upper Midwest a little bit. Kind of, I don't know exactly. I haven't done my plan, but I know I want to go back to Put-in Bay and, the Lake Erie area. I'm thinking, basically, this crazy idea, actually someone suggested it. One of you guys suggested it. And I think it's a great idea. Let's just go all around the Great Lakes. Go around the Great Lakes, Lake Superior, then go into Canada. I don't know if I should do it clockwise or counterclockwise. But someone suggested start at Niagara Falls, go back to Niagara Falls, which I might. It's one of those things that you could do more than once in life. Maybe do like see the American side and the Canadian side on one trip and compare. And then just drive around the Great Lakes. What do you guys think? Daniel Ruiz, Robert and Phil, we enjoy the Green Giant, but if you are in the area, go to Austin, Minnesota, to the Spam Museum. Yeah, I was so close, I wanted to go, but we'll do next time. Bob Leach, if you had to pick, what is the most beautiful state you have ever visited? I mean, of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I would say the most variety of beauty. I'd have to say California. The most variety of beauty. You know, you have the Pacific Ocean, you have the cliffs going into the water, beaches. Then you have the Sierra Nevada with the most beautiful mountains. Then you have the desert. You have, you know, it's such diversity of beauty. Ask me tomorrow and I might say Utah. You know, there's a toss-up between Arizona, Utah, California. But I really think California has the most variety of beauty. CLT, follow SpaceX on X. They do the live streaming on the launches. They're not anymore on YouTube, although I'm sure some people will simulcast. Yeah, Elon wants to keep everything on X, right? Yeah. I still can't call it X. It's always going to be Twitter to me. Eddie Negrete, we're planning to camp at Big Sur during the Thanksgiving week. Big Sur is awesome. I can't wait to go back. So, you know, that's the one thing of being in South Florida, you know, still permanent resident of Florida, and I'm going to be for a while more. But, you know, all those places out west are so far away, but are you planning to visit Cigar City while in Tampa? Probably. You know, their food is really good, actually, like bar food, you know, like appetizers and whatnot. And Hialeah always tastes better there for some reason. Maybe it's fresh. I don't know. That would be a cool idea, Robert. Yeah, I think so too. The Great Lakes, you know, spend the summer there. On your way to Wilmington, stop by Charleston, South Carolina. See Fort Sumter and the Yorktown. Amazing. I did Charleston and Fort Sumter. That was on my first year as a full-time YouTuber. Actually, my first solo trip in 2017. Ely hasn't been to Fort Sumter. But we've been back to Charleston together. Charleston is a lovely town, one of my favorite cities in the United States, for sure. Casita around the Great Lakes sounds like an amazing trip. Yep, you should do it too, brother. The western shoreline of Lake Michigan is beautiful. Gary May, there is a Great Lakes scenic loop all the way around. Will take a while. Yeah, I'm thinking the whole summer, you know. You need to check out Detroit. I'm going to keep bugging you until we meet. LOL. I've driven through Detroit because I was kind of not attracted, but intrigued by the urban life that Detroit has been sadly famous for over the last few years. And but I think it looks like there's a little bit of a renaissance going on in Detroit, and I totally enjoyed the Henry Ford Museum. That's one of the best museums I've ever been to. Of course, I like the subject matter. I like cars and machinery and technology and that kind of thing. I love Minnesota. Real Langholm, a Great Lakes area, will send an email with tips for Minnesota. My immediate list includes Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, New York, along the lakes. As a California man, I endorse your choice. Thank you. I'm glad you agree. There's a circle tour of Lake Superior that would be neat. My Rado needed a wheel alignment after M23. LOL. Through my lens, I'm very inspired to go to the Jolly Green Giant and the Spam Museum now. Yeah, there's all kinds of quirky stuff in the Midwest, man, and it's really cool. Washington State is beautiful as well. Yes, it is. And I haven't, once I visit the North Cascades, I might change my mind about calling California the most beautiful state. But the thing with Washington, it rains a lot, man. Although the few times that I've been to Washington, I've actually been blessed with great weather. Love the Great Lake Tour. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. I grew up on the shores of Lake Erie. Yeah, I've been to Toledo. In a bar in Toledo, away from the depot. There's a song there somewhere. Yes, by Wilmington. I also visit for Fisher in Cure Beach, about 30 minutes south drive. And of course, I must confess, one of my favorite series from the 90s, Dawson's Creek, was filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina. Yeah, I used to watch that stuff. Steve Gibbling, the eyeglasses guy, when are you going to have a meetup in Southern Florida? The Key West, Florida trip would be good. Having Sam Adams IPA right now. Hey, cheers, brother. And before the end of the year, I expect to do a South Florida meetup. Because this is what I'm going to do. I have a bunch of stuff that, companies have sent me, like portable refrigerators. I might even do an e-bike. I have a lot of things that I want to give away. They don't fit anymore here in my room. So if we do a meetup soon here in South Florida, which I'm going to see if we can do before the end of the year, there are going to be some sweet door prizes for sure. Sherry Brennan, speaking of Utah, that Bright Angel hike was a little cliffhanger. Next time it would be fun to see walking up the Narrows. Narrows I want to do. I think you have your Angels confused. That was Angels Landing. Bright Angel is actually in the Grand Canyon, which is one that I want to do as well. But yeah. Put-in Bay that was fun, yeah, and I have a hookup with a ferry. I mean, I don't know if I still do. I know the person in charge. So the last time, thanks to our friends, the Forest from Ohio, we got a free passage and free golf cart and whatnot. So she might be able to hook us up in the future. And I want to actually camp on the island. Take the RV on the ferry and camp at South Bass Island State Park there. That would be super cool because that way we can stay overnight in Put-in Bay and see what it is like when all the day trippers go. Tropical Paradise by Lisa. Have you been to State Park Kissimmee of 60 Central Florida? Nice wildlife setting. That's Kissimmee Prairie. And we've been there. It's actually it would be a great place actually to see the meteor shower tomorrow because it is a designated dark sky site. Of course, when we went, it was cloudy, but we did see wildlife, and it's a very nice state park. Let me. William Brody, what's the best bar food you've ever had? Oh man, I'm trying to think. There have been some breweries that have had some great food. Let me get back to you on this one because I can't remember. But yeah. Have you ever visited Williamsburg, Virginia? A great historical town. And no, I have not. But I will. It's on the definite. It's being on the list, and I just can't manage to get there. It's like that area, in the Mid-Atlantic. It kind of eludes me for some reason. Hey Robert, have you tried the double IPA from Trader Joe's? It's pretty great. No, the thing is we don't have any Trader Joe's like close by to our home base here in Miami. So yeah. Did Alaska tear up your truck? No, actually the truck is doing great. The trailer, it did a number on a couple of things, but I mean it's expected. You know, it is expected. We are blessed. It is beautiful country, wonderful folks, awesome food from all the four corners of the world. From Clark Business Group, Jay Clark. Let me scroll down here. Come back to West Virginia. Come to the country's newest national parks, the Mayan exhibition in Beckley, and the tour of the bunker at Green. Yeah, I want to do that one. Yeah, White Sulphur Springs. Yeah, I love West Virginia, and the people, the nicest. I mean, people are nice everywhere, but in West Virginia, it was like the nicest people. It's yeah. Young Dave, California has some great warships museums. The Hornet in Alameda, the Midway in San Diego, and the Iowa in Long Beach. Well, we're gonna have to hit some of those because I haven't done a warship in a while. What Wi-Fi did you use in Canada? It came from the heavens. Yeah, Starlink. Yeah, we pretty much used Starlink exclusively in Canada. And I used for a couple of days, I used the AT&T has like an international data plan. And yeah, that's what we did. El Mandalorian, my favorite state is South Dakota. South Dakota is really cool too. We like this. Hey, Jackie Trujillo. Hey, Robert and everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. And Teresa Wooten, keep smiling, keep shining. Robert, it's all good. Thank you. Big Jim's late. If you like the Ford Museum, you should check out the Thomas Edison home in downtown Fort Myers. I've heard of that place. I've heard of that. He and Henry Ford had winter residence here, and the museum is very good. I've been to Ford's garage. Does that work? Count? That's the hamburger place. Thank you, Edward Tolbert, for that super chat. Thank you. Enjoying you and your videos. Thank you. Your first super chat. So thank you so much. Take swim short and hiking stick on the Narrows hike because there are some spots the water can get above the knees. But it's fun, beautiful hike. I probably get some of that gear they rent you, you know, the fly fishing pants, what are those called, and the sticks. Yeah, but the Narrows I want to do for sure. If you come to Williamsburg, you need to also visit Fredericksburg. And probably Richmond as well, right? CLT, Robert, you have Trader Joe's on US 1 and Lejeune now. Okay, that's not so far. There's a Whole Foods around there too. But man, I have Publix like 7 blocks away. I could walk to Publix. I'm lazy when it comes to driving somewhere to buy groceries. Sarah Roman, hello, Robert and Lily and all fellow Pelican heads, wishing everyone a happy weekend ahead. But thank you, CLT, for the tip. We're going to go one of these days. We went to Trader Joe's. We've been to Trader Joe's a couple of times while traveling. There's a very nice one at Delray Beach. Is Starlink a pain to set up? No, it is not. It is not. And of course, in Mini Tini 4, I have the one that is on the roof, you know, permanently installed, and you can get the plan where you can even use it in motion, which is what we did in Alaska and and Canada. So it really could work on the road, even on the Dalton Highway. So yeah. Jim in DC, you can boondock at Tamarack on I-64 in West Virginia. Interesting place, a bit of tourist trap, but the food is made by aspiring Greenbrier resort chefs. That'll be cool to do. Tamarack, I'm gonna look it up. Jem. Jenny Apodaca, Buffalo, New York, has 2 World War II destroyers and a sub. You see, there's so much to see everywhere. Hey, Mr. Red Jaguar 100 travels in the house. Cheers. Walk to go by IPAs, yeah. Eddie Negrete, what's your favorite cerveza? Well, IPAs in general, I still have my favorites, my go-to, like Dogfish Head 90 Minutes, Cigar City. This one is not bad. And it says Florida Man, which is kind of what I am. So, Lagunitas IPA gets an honorable mention as well. Norman Shore, I've been to Edison Fort Winter Estates in Fort Myers twice. Great place. Hope to revisit sometime soon. And since I'm going to stay in Florida probably until March, it is... I should spend a couple of days in Fort Myers. Hey, Lewis Clark. Bye, Robert and fellow Pelican Heads. See you all next Friday. I had fun with you all. Same here, Lewis. And by the way, Fort Myers was the birth. I mean, our maiden voyage with Minitini 1 was in Fort Myers, in the area, since we bought Minitini 1 in Fort Myers. So we should. Seems like Publix is really expensive compared to Trader Joe's. Yeah, it is. Where shopping is a pleasure. That's their slogan. Their slogan was never about Piggly Wiggly. I've seen those like in Georgia, I think. So, El Fuego. I'm temporarily disabled, so watching Traveling Robert will be my vacation this year. Well, hopefully, hoping for a quick recovery for you. And I have plenty of videos coming. Tracy's channel, Dollar General, has been stepping up their game too. They seem to have locations close to state parks now. Dollar General seems to be everywhere. They're expanding like a lot. Florida Man, there you go. There seems to be something funny about that. Brandon Stargell, hello, happy Friday everyone. I'm better late than never. Hey, better late. We still have, time flies when you're having fun. It's already 6:55. Crazy. We love watching Robert on Sunday morning before church. He sets the calm because I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Tony Moore, happy Friday everyone from Panama City Beach, Florida, until we head home tomorrow. Panama City Beach is a cool place. One of these days we're gonna stay there. We've driven through there a couple of times. Don't forget to stop by and say hello if you go to Fort Myers. We will. We have to, maybe we'll do like a trip on the west coast of Florida. Maybe on the way to the Tampa show. Maybe we could do something like that. Leave like very early January and do a couple of stops on the way to Tampa. Rambling Ruben, folks, sorry if I sound like a broken record, but put Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia on your bucket list. Just gorgeous. It is not on my bucket list, but I'm gonna add it. We've been house shopping with Red Jaguar all around Ocala and the joining communities. Red Jaguar, you're gonna become a Florida man? Ocala is cool. Ocala is cool. It's the horse capital of Florida. They claim to be the horse capital of the world, but I think that's still Lexington, Kentucky. Sarah Roman, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. We always enjoy your videos and music. You are like no other, with such great talent in sharing that you love with us. Cheers to all that you love with us. Cheers to many more adventures. Oh, thank you. And cheers to you as well. And I got some new music. I've been inspired. And I'm going to see if every episode that I edit while I'm here at home, except for Anchorage. Anchorage, I don't think has any new music. But then Matanuska Glacier has new music. And Barrow, Utqiagvik, has new music. TTT, thank you for that super chat. Enjoy an IPA from Buddy, our little parrot. He'll be watching from Trimble Park, Mount Dora next weekend. I want to go to that Trimble Park. I want to go back to Mount Dora. Maybe I'll wait until they do like the Christmas decorations at Mount Dora, which are... FYI, on the Greenbrier Bunk Tour, no cameras allowed. The resort itself is really beautiful, though I'm very photogenic. Many places don't allow cameras, and I used to sometimes, back in the day when I used to sneak in a picture or two whenever I could, but I don't do that anymore. Just, you have to be responsible, and if they don't want pictures, just say, hey, they don't want pictures. You have to go visit yourself. Garces on the road. Totalmente Perdidos will be stopping by after the RV show, I believe. Be nice to have a caja china and a reunion. Hey, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all, actually. I'm going to call them Club TTPP. And see, Sherry Brown, thank you for that super chat for new music. Thank you so much for all your videos. No, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being here. Yeah. Let me read a couple of more of these longer comments here. D. Cortez, a bar in Toledo across from the depot. On a bar stool, she took off her ring. Yeah, that's that song. Yeah. Is that Toledo, Ohio, or is there another Toledo? Called it to Journey. We were in Anchorage the same day as you were, and we're bummed that we didn't see you. Maybe next time. We enjoyed starting to share our own journey through Alaska. What a spectacular place. Yes, it is. And I have this crazy idea. We might be going back in winter, because we didn't get to see the Northern Lights. Put up with Bay Sharp. Next time you're near Dayton, Ohio, stop by Carolyn's Historical Park. It has a brewery that brews using 1850s techniques, and the museum park is amazing. Dayton was one called Patent City, USA. There you go. And we were just by Dayton. We just did. We went quickly. I wanted to reach out to our friends from Dayton, the Traveling Buckeyes. The Colemans, cruising with the Colemans, but there was just no time. It was one of those things. We did see the Air Force Museum, which is amazing. Thank you, Mr. CLT. 2 very nice homes on our road in Fort McCoy, shared driveway, big house, and smaller duplicate, huge yard. I thought I heard some new music from the last episode. Well, the one with the train had new music. Well, anyway, we are going over time here. I'm so glad that you guys, Alaska in winter is very cold. Yep, we're gonna have to rent a parka or something, right? Some appropriate clothing. But I'm really tempted to. We're gonna see the logistics of flying and doing certain winter stuff. Anyway, it's been my great pleasure to chat with you guys on this Friday evening here. T&D Camping Adventures. We will miss you at Q24. So will Q Mountain. It want your other ankle. We're going to Q25. For sure, but I've decided, you have to either do Florida or Quartzsite, and this year I want to do the Florida RV Super Show, just because the last time we didn't do it. Once again, everybody say hello to my mom. And here we go, 'cause I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, I'm riding, oh, I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Hello everybody, thank you so much for, hold on, let me put the guitar in its place, because I've had this guitar for over 30 years and I don't want to break it today. Just saying. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to spend a little over an hour of your Friday afternoon, evening, Saturday morning with us. And I'll see you next Friday, same time, same place. And have an awesome weekend. See you next time.